Hey guys, it is Sunday, April 7th, and it is almost 10 p.m. And yeah, as you can see from some footage that I'm going to put over here now, I have lots of clothing that I am sorting through in various piles. And I am attempting to, once again, try to downsize everything, whether it be just outright taking it to a thrift store and just saying to heck with it, or trying to attempt to sell it. Mostly I'm trying to just take it to a thrift store. So I have 2 trash bags out in my kitchen area that I am just putting things that I just don't care about anymore, haven't touched, haven't used. But some other things that are a little bit higher end, or perhaps I just really haven't, like I've been given it as a gift or something and I just haven't used. I am trying to sell. I know it's awful to say that you want to sell a gift, but I'm at this point where there's a lot of things that I don't even think anybody's remembered that they've gotten me. So it's a process, and I'm hoping that I can get something done in the next couple of months here, because we want to file, that being my husband and I want to file our visa in September. So I'm just hoping that if I can get all of this stuff kind of together, sorted, organized before then, great. But yeah, I can't really think right now because I'm tired and it's kind of close to my bedtime. I have all these thoughts running through my head about how I want to do this tomorrow, so I don't really have much else to talk about. I'm kind of just at this point where I just don't want to talk anymore. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. There's a lot that I have to do this week, so stay tuned for that, and I will talk to you guys then. Good morning, everyone. It is 10:40 a.m. on Monday, April 8th. I keep wanting to say February. I don't know why. February is long gone, and maybe because I liked Valentine's Day, and I don't know, I had a great day. I am attempting to get my springtime clothes out, as well as clothes for the beach, as well as just cleaning out my wardrobe in general, because I am getting sick and tired of having no space to put things. I am in absolutely no way inspired by Marie Kondo's way of tidying up. Absolutely not. I'm not piling things into stuff, and no, I'm not doing that at all. I have 2 trash bags out in my dining room area that I have clothes that I'm just going to either dispose of or donate to thrift stores, because I'm just at this point where I know what clothes I wear, I know what looks good on me. I'm not going to keep clothes just for the sake of keeping them, because there's just no point. That, and trying to also figure out how I'm going to ship things when I move is also a big, factor in my brain right now. So it's just a matter of figuring out what I want to keep, what I'm going to hold on to. I know there's a lot of clothes that I'm going to dispose of right before I move, because I'm not going to keep, holey socks or, old brassieres, things like that. Things that I know I can purchase when I move, I know I'm gonna just throw out. I'm just at this point, guys. So that's pretty much what the bulk of my day, or rather evening, last night was, and now this morning a little bit. I did wake up about 7, and I just now finished, well, Micah is rendering, Micah's video is rendering, and I'm going to upload them for tomorrow, because a video has to come out tomorrow, and then I'm going to work on someone else, and then I have to draw some OCs this week, and do some other things that I've been neglecting to do in my planner, because I finally have time to do stuff. I do work the bulk of this week, but it's not crazy, and then next week I don't really work much at all, so I'm like really excited about that, because that means I get to get a lot done. Oh, but man, I'm just at this point. So I'm hoping that I can get some art stuff done for you guys this week, but for right now, I know what I want to focus on, so I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. In the middle of my cleaning adventures, I found this. So if you joined me for my one OC video, I believe it was Micah, I kind of explained how I auditioned for a singing group in high school, and this was actually the jewelry that we were supposed to wear with our uniform. This Avon looking tarnished silver jewelry. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how long it's been. Yeah, we had to wear these because we were all supposed to be matchy-matchy. So I don't wear these now, even though this would have been perfect for Valentine's Day, but I don't really care for this stuff, so away it goes. It is a magnificent day outside. It is almost 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It is so warm. It's a little cloudy, but it's not a problem. I kind of want to do something today, but I do have to work on the vlog video. I did check the weather. I might do something tomorrow morning. I'm not really sure. I do work tomorrow afternoon. I don't work Wednesday, but it's supposed to be a little bit colder that day. So, anyway, let's look at some of the wildlife, shall we? So I don't know if you've ever noticed around our house, but we have these grasses that grow every year, and we always have to chop them every season. But I've just noticed these down here in like this beautifully perfect circle. And there's also some over here too. So I don't know if it's more grasses that maybe they just cut a little bit lower than usual. I don't know. But they're growing up pretty good. Excuse my squinty eyes, but the sun is quite strong and I don't have my sunglasses. But days like this always get me so excited because it's finally warming up. The sun's finally coming out. The bugs are flying in my mouth. Oh, it's so wonderful. So I'm still on my little time schedule of doing something every 10 minutes and then having my alarm go off. And I really feel like I need to spend some time outside here today because it is absolutely phenomenal. I love when the weather gets warm. It just makes me so happy. And then of course my husband's coming over and we're going to the beach soon, so that makes me even happier. Oh, I cannot wait. But I do have some work to do. So I think I'll just try and get a little bit done like throughout the day. Oh my gosh, look at this Spider-Man. Hold on. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him go. Oh. I don't know if you can see it, but the deer's back outside again. There she is in all her glory. I don't know if her sister's around. I think she might be seeing me. She's being quite cautious. Oh, I think her sister's over there, maybe. Or maybe I'm just seeing things because I have terrible vision. No, I think maybe it's just her. The majesty of nature. Hey guys, excuse the Velcro. So it is 7:40 p.m. and I am going to start winding down for the evening because I am a little bit tired. I had 2 workouts today, so I'm having a golden milk latte just to kind of help with some of the soreness hopefully in the next few days because it's crunch time for the beach and I would like to tone up more, as I've said in the last few weeks / months. So that is my goal and I need all the help I can get. And so I'm just gonna relax into my evening. I have Micah up on YouTube right now and I just have to finish all of that stuff to make sure that they are ready to be put out. I am halfway done with the vlog, or I'd like to think I am. I do work tomorrow, so I'm going to have to wake up a little bit earlier just so I can make sure that everything is done in a timely manner. So I am going to, like I said, wind down. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Hello everyone, it is, you know, I do this every single time. It is 10:19 a.m. and I took a slight nap about a half an hour ago. I think I've said it before, but just the waking up early and then getting in a really hard workout kind of takes everything out of me. So I had to have that little nap. It is still absolutely gorgeous out right now, and I do want to go outside and take a slight walk before I have to go to work this afternoon. But before I do that, I have to get my vlog done, and it is almost done. And of course I have to be bouncing all over the place, and I remembered that I talked about wanting to revamp or redo my social media watermark, which I think it's over here, but I don't know. It might be over here. I think it's over here. I think it's over there. So it's one of those times where future me has to thank past me, because I was smart and put all of the social media markers on separate layers. So all I have to do is tick off the layer that I don't want. For example, I'm not gonna say that I have Vero anymore because I barely use Vero. I barely use Tumblr, even though sometimes I might post on it, but for the most part I use Instagram. I use Instagram the most. AMINO is probably a close second. I'm on Redbubble, so I keep that up. I have a Facebook page, but I really need to start using it more. And I also have a Twitter, which is dead. I think that's what I'm going to keep: Instagram, AMINO, Facebook, Twitter, and Redbubble as my little watermarkers now. That way it's not like completely crowded down there. Who knows, maybe in the future I'll downsize it even more. I don't know. So that's what I'm up to right now. I have to get ready for work in, let's see, I have to leave at 1:30. It's 10:20, so a couple hours. So anyway, I'm gonna stop talking to you guys so I can get all this stuff done so I can see the sun. A while back I wanted to make a shrimp bisque, but I never ended up doing it, so I froze my tomato base from my soup. And then last night I finally worked up the appetite to actually eat shrimp bisque. And so here is my final product that I am going to have for lunch now because I'm starving. It's not quite lunchtime, but I am so freaking hungry. Some really obnoxious birds outside. But at least it's warm and sunny. I'm just eating my shrimp bisque real quick, and I'm going to finish up the vlog. All of the video is put in. I just have to put in the music and do some overlays, and then it's done, and then I can render it and upload it today. It'll probably be uploading when I'm at work, and it's 11 right now, so that's great. So I'm gonna finish this and then finish that and then go to work. It is almost noon, and I am just looking over the vlog and making sure everything's good. And I didn't tell you guys this morning, but I think I'm going to try not to have coffee until my husband comes over, because I have been noticing, and I'm watching my vlogs, you know, as I edit them, and I noticed that I say that I'm tired a lot, and I'm finding that kind of disturbing because I do sleep enough at night, but I'm not sure if I'm not getting a good quality of sleep or if it's because I am consuming a lot of caffeine. I'm a little bit perturbed, so I decided that instead of coffee in the morning, I'll try to do the turmeric tea or golden milk latte, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's milk and turmeric with some spices and sugars added, or stevia, honey, what have you, a sweetener. And it's supposed to be really good. Turmeric in general is supposed to be really good for anti-inflammatory purposes, which is really helpful if you're working out a lot. So I don't feel sore today, which is good. And I think that's just what I'm gonna do until he comes over. And then when he comes over, I'm gonna drink a lot of coffee. And then when he leaves, I probably won't. So I'm gonna try to be good. I don't really crave coffee. I just like to have something warm, which is why I either opt for tea or coffee, but generally coffee because it's a lot easier to make than my loose leaf tea. Go figure. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to this and I'll check in with you guys hopefully before I leave for work. It is now 12:10 p.m. Yeah. Oh man, this has been a really long morning. So the vlog is now finished. I am rendering it as I speak to you. I'm having another bowl of shrimp bisque before I go to work in about an hour and a half, which I'm just so excited for. I'm really glad that I have off again tomorrow, and then I do work for the rest of the week until Sunday. I think I have a pretty clean schedule next week, which is kind of nice. And then after that, my husband comes, so I'm like, kind of freaking out a little bit. So I know when I come home tonight, I want to start working on Sylvia. I have said that a million times in this last vlog, and she really, really, really needs to get done. She's only on colored pencil, so she shouldn't take that long at all to do. I'm thinking tomorrow when I have off, I am going to definitely work a lot on anything art related, and it's going to be tiring and I'm going to hate it. Not the art, but just like the fact I am definitely a procrastinator at heart, and I have a really hard time getting into something or starting something, but as soon as I am doing that something, I tend to be okay. I'm just a little bit worried that I'm not going to find the motivation to do it. But at the same time, if I find the motivation to do it, I will do a fantastic job, and that's the kind of positivity I need to be thinking right now. I'm actually going to just cut it here for right now because I'm starting to kind of get into work mode. It's a great mode to have. I'm gonna get into like my headspace here of work and what I have to do when I get there. And then I will talk to you guys tonight, for sure. I'm going to make myself talk to you guys tonight, and I will talk to you then. I'm ready for work now, and I just came home from taking a little 10-minute walk up and down our driveway. I made some hot cocoa because I feel like I'm gonna have a headache soon. I don't know if it's because of caffeine withdrawal or not. I know cocoa, I think, has a little bit of caffeine in it, but not as much as a cup of coffee, or at least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. And I did take some acetaminophen just to make doubly sure that I don't get a headache while I'm at work, because I'll just be miserable. It's only 4 hours, but I feel like it's gonna feel like the longest 4 hours of my life. I was also thinking of stopping for groceries really quick after work. Not to Aldi or anything, because Aldi is a little far away, but there is a grocery store that's a lot closer to where I live, and I don't know if I even will go, but it's just a thought because I need bananas, because bananas are like my biggest source of breakfast, or rather it makes it easy for me to eat breakfast. I know I can eat eggs, and I know I can eat muffins, which I haven't made in a while. Remember those? Remember the muffins? Yeah, we had our muffins in the morning. But I've been really doing the shakes a lot in the morning now because they are easier to digest before a workout. So I do need bananas. I used blueberries this morning instead, which wasn't bananas, but it still helped. So I don't know. I am tired and I don't want to do anything. I will talk to you guys later. And that's only if I'm not dead. Good evening, guys. It is 8:22 p.m. and I am completely, utterly exhausted. At work I ended up having a Diet Coke just because I definitely had, I'm assuming it's withdrawal, or it could be sleep deprivation. I really have no idea. Love these floors. So anyway, I am feeling really, really tired. I don't even feel like talking to the camera right now. But for the most part, I went to work, I worked, and then I went to the grocery store to get some bananas, which I will show you all of that stuff tomorrow because there's people walking on the floor and I just can't stand this anymore. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. It is a little after 9:45 on Wednesday, April 10th. Right now I have my planner spread out from April to May, basically when I'm on vacation, because this way I can visually see what content I need to put out, such as the OCs. One vlog will come out the very first week that I'm on vacation, which is the week of the 21st, because it's from the week prior, the way that I do my vlogs. So we'll have at least one vlog that week, and then the two, well, it depends. The 2 weeks or possibly even 3 weeks that I'm on vacation, there will be bloopers on Wednesdays, and then OCs will just come out on their regular days of Tuesdays and Fridays. But of course, I only have so many done right now, and I need to figure out who is coming out now, and then I wanted to take the time today to actually binge draw a bunch of OCs, particularly the last 14 or so that are in the sheet that I have on Google Drive. So I guess I'll just stop talking and get to it. So I need at least 12 OCs to at least fill out the rest of May. So if I do binge draw a bunch of the OCs that I need to do from the very first batch of 30, that would actually be perfect because that would carry me into June. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I don't have names or anything for them. I just kind of blocked them in here and counted them up. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away, get my little OC color, my OC drawing book that I've been using, and I guess I'll just get started. This is the quote of the day. You guys can absolutely count it as cheating, but I was going back through my sketchbook here, and there's just like random stuff in here, like Voltron stuff, like this big sketchbook that a lot of art YouTubers and Instagrammers used for the what was it, the Sketchbook Slam challenge way back when. I decided just to get one just because I thought it was neat to have like a big book of paper. I kind of regret it now because I actually do prefer using these smaller ones, you know, the pocket-sized sketchbooks. They're just easier and less overwhelming. But I was looking back through here, and there's a lot of really cute, like, one-shot characters that I drew just for the heck of it. And I think I might use some of them. There's a really cute one right here that I think I want to use. So really I just have to light box them and just use those. So there's at least one that I really particularly like. So I think I'll use her. I just always find it really fun looking back on sketches. Okay, so I at least have one that I know is already done and she just needs light boxed. So I kind of had to name her, figure out what I'm gonna name her, and then I gotta assign a coloring to her. Okay, well, I guess I'll decide that later. And I'm just gonna start drawing now because I tend to procrastinate when I don't want to do things. So here we go. I like them. I like this character. They look kind of interesting. Don't know what to call them. Oh, I'll have to look up a name later. So this one is getting the coloring that is listed as number 6, I believe. Okay. I always date all of my drawings because it's always fun to look back and see how well you've progressed. So I'm actually going to turn the camera off now and really focus on doing this stuff. So I'll talk to you when I take a break because I'm definitely not doing these all in one shot. But yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. So I have 2 characters done, one of which you've already seen, the other one is in the sketchbook currently, and I remembered that I forgot to show you my banana haul from yesterday. So I went to my grocery store, not Aldi, which is my favorite, but a different one, and I got 6 bags of bananas. Now, these are special bananas because they were on sale. When these bananas get to a certain ripeness, they just kind of chuck them into a bag and call it a day. They discount them pretty heavily, so they're like 29 cents or so a pound, which means I got all of these bananas for less than 10 bucks, which is awesome. So now I have to peel them and freeze them. So my head's gonna be cut off in this, but what I like to do, I take my little tote bag here, pull out my bananas, one at a time. I get a Ziploc bag. I usually use 1-gallon bags. Open that up, peel my bananas. Now I don't, as you guys have seen, I live in a wooded area, so I have perfect freedom to throw my food waste outside as I please, which is what I do. So I always have like a little bowl that I'll put my banana peels in, and I'll just kind of chuck that outside when I'm ready, and then I'll cut my bananas in half, and then I'll just put them in my bag, and then I'll just keep doing this until my bag is full. I usually don't like to make this too full because then it's really hard to pull the bananas apart. So I like to do like a nice layer of bananas, and that's pretty much it. So now I have this whole bag to do. I drew another OC and I'm currently cooking some bacon, and it smells fantastic in here. I like to make my bacon in the oven, that way I don't have to worry about standing over the stove to cook it. And also I did another bag of bananas, only to reach into the freezer and I realized I had a bag of bananas in there from I don't know when, since I'm dumb and I don't date my bags. They still look good, so I put them in my freezer, not the family freezer. So I'm gonna start using those up. The bacon smells really good. This is probably one of the best sounds in the world. I am now going to construct a BLT. So I have my tomato cut up. I am going to actually go upstairs and toast my bread because I really like toasted bread with sandwiches. And then I'm just gonna construct it and dive in. I'm really hungry. And there she is, my baby. This is the proper way to cut your sandwich. In a beautiful triangle. Maybe with a better knife though. Just behold how pretty this color is. Oh, it's so pretty. Did you ever start the day with a lot of motivation and then that motivation goes away? It's about 3:45 p.m. and I got back from a walk about a half an hour or so ago. I took a walk up and down our driveway for about 15 minutes just to get out in the sunshine. It's been on and off today. It's cool and it's cloudy, so I just wanted to go outside and get some fresh air for once, because you guys know I am trapped in this basement half the time. I got quite a few more OCs done. They are drawn, and I'm really excited to say that there's maybe 1 or 2 left on the Excel sheet that I need to do, and then the line art process is the next part, and then of course the coloring process. I'm really excited that I've just actually done something for once. I still want to keep this motivation / productivity train going, but I'm not really quite sure how. The last half hour I've been kind of sitting here pondering what I should do next. I still have a couple of banana bunches that I need to freeze, so I think I'm going to do those first to get them out of the way. I have a couple of dishes to do yet. I'm just trying not to think too much about things I don't have done and try to dwell. Well, dwell's not really a good word, but try to think about the positive things that I've gotten done today, like, you know, getting all those OCs drawn, which I'm really excited about. I don't really have much else to say, and I have a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna hop to it and I'll talk to you guys later on. Good morning, everyone. It is 7:43 on Thursday, April 11th. I'm currently having my smoothie, and I'm also having a cup of black tea instead of coffee to help with that whole caffeine weaning off thing that I'm trying to do for myself. I work in the afternoon today, so I wanted to get as much as I could done this morning. So I wanted to do a workout after my smoothie has been all digested. So in about an hour or so I'll do a workout. I also wanted to do some line work on some OCs, and then later on I have to start a video edit of somebody for tomorrow. That way it's done. I think I can't remember who I put in my planner as coming out tomorrow, but somebody, I think it's June. June's coming out tomorrow. So June will come out tomorrow. Alan and Sylvia I think I want to do for next week. And then that whole slew of characters that I've gotten done yesterday will have to be done when they get there. But I'm really excited that we got so much done yesterday. I'm gonna finish my breakfast so I can move on with my day, since I really don't have much to talk about. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Little update, guys. It is now a little after 1 o'clock and I have gotten all but 2 of my OCs light boxed. I need to line them, which is something I'll probably do tonight since it's getting really close to the time that I have to get ready for work, and I really don't like starting things when I have to get ready for work. So I will definitely be lining them tonight with my ink. I am not sure what I'm going to use, but definitely gonna do that. That is my phone. Oh, I was trying to do the blooper reel, or start the blooper reel rather. Oh, that's gonna be a tongue twister. But anyway, DaVinci actually put out a newer version which has a cut. Like if you've ever used DaVinci Resolve, it has different tabs. So there's a media tab where you can drop in all of your media. There was the edit tab, which is where you do your editing with a timeline. They had a fusion tab, which I believe was for color. And then there was another area for sound, and then you have your rendering area. So now recently they put in just a tab for cutting, I guess, clips. I haven't really used it. I'm a little bit excited to try it because it said to streamline the process of editing a lot more. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll wait a little bit longer until like a really nice like review or something comes out, or rather instructions, something like that comes out, and then I'll definitely try it. So for now, I have to attempt to do the blooper reel for when I'm out, and then also I have to edit somebody's video tomorrow, because you know how I love to slack on things. Anyway, I am actually going to try to get those last two light boxes before I have to leave for work, and then I'm just going to go to work, and I will talk to you guys later. Hello everyone, it is currently 9 p.m. and I am very tired. I am about to go to bed here in probably the next half hour or so. I'm pretty exhausted. I did get a bunch of the OCs inked in. They're all done, they just need colored. I don't have anybody queued up for tomorrow, so I'll have to wake up early to get that done to make sure that a video comes out tomorrow. Other than that, nothing really exciting happened today. I just went into work and worked as usual, and then I have work tomorrow as well, and this weekend. And then next week is going to be crunch time, because next week is the last full week of work, basically, where I have to get everything that I need to get done to get ready for vacation. That means getting OCs done and edited and scheduled. That means getting packed. I mean, woo, when I really think about it, it's a lot of work, and I'm gonna have to put in quite a few hours. Luckily, I have no work, except for I think I work Wednesday. I think I work at least one day during the week next week. So wish me luck. But yeah, that's really all that I've got going on. I'm about to head for bed, like I said, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. That freaking floor.
What? Hello. Good morning. It's 8:22 a.m. on Friday, April 12th, and I am actually just done recording June's script, and I'm about to put together her video, because that needs to come out today, and I have to work at 12, so I only have a couple of hours to put that together. But luckily, I'm usually pretty smart about these things, and I actually have all of her videos and stuff already queued up in Resolve, so all I really need to do is put the voiceover in and then cut down the video accordingly so that everything matches up and there's no dead air. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing that, and then I am not going to exercise today because I woke up pretty sore, so that means I didn't stretch very well yesterday. So I think today I'm just going to make it a stretch day instead and not do anything too difficult. If anything, I might do cardio tonight, but my arms here hurt and my hamstrings are pretty tight, so I'm going to stretch those pretty good here in a minute. And by a minute, I mean about 10 or 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and then I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
June is on her way to the YouTube universe, and I thought it was really interesting and I don't think it's something, I think it's something that I will have to like actually physically set up, but DaVinci 16, when you go to render your video, it has a little checkbox that says upload directly to YouTube, which that would be freaking amazing, except, you know, I have to like do all the scheduling stuff. I don't know how it works, and I don't know if it works right now, but that is kind of cool, and that would be really awesome to be able to utilize that for future uploads, just because that would just, I love when stuff is more streamlined and I don't have to like worry about stuff all the time. So it's almost 9:30 and I have to leave here in about 2 hours, and I'm not really sure if I want to keep working on something. Like if I want to maybe just put characters on the board and maybe get everything set up. Maybe I'll just do that, because I didn't want to start coloring characters and then have to leave in the middle of it. I don't really like to do that. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start putting characters on the board, clean off my desk, and just make this a nice, comforting area to come home to so that I can just jump right into coloring. I did briefly start on Alan's script, but I'm just not in the mood. I'm kind of creatively done right now because now I'm starting to get into work mode, which is just fantastic. So this weekend is going to be really interesting. We're having an event this weekend, so it's going to be really, really busy. And I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for it, but we'll see. Hopefully I'm not dead when I come home this weekend. I don't know if anybody else gets this way, but whenever I have a lot of work that I need to get done, I procrastinate, but it's because it's such a large task that it feels like I can't overcome it. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I know as soon as I start doing it, I'll get it done. But at the start of it, it always feels like such a big chore or something. I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyway, I guess I really should get started here. That way this can be done and I have a nice welcoming desk to work on when I come home. I think a lot of the characters that I ended up lining last night, I lined them on colored pencil paper, so vellum. So I'm really excited. I did have a couple of hiccups when I did some line art, like Richie. Let me find him. So some ink does not take very well to the thinner paper, and I always get this feathering. Let's see if it'll show up. Yeah, you see how he kind of looks a little bit blurry? So I wonder if that's mostly due to me not mixing the ink well, or if it's just, it just doesn't care for this paper. I always try to remember to mark which bottles suck on what paper, but I always end up forgetting. But I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm gonna start cleaning my desk off here. And I know it's so stupid, but I thought of it yesterday and I'm like, why didn't I think to put all of these characters in a book? It makes so much sense. So I tried to make sure this time with this batch of characters that I made all of them about the same size paper, because the sketchbook that I'm sketching them in anyway is 6 by 6 inches. So I made all of their paper 6 by 6 inches. Now this one already came out of a sketchbook that I already made, but I have to go and put holes somehow in some of these sketches and put them in a book or figure something out, because I do want like a 100 OC sketchbook. I think that would be really cool to like look back on. Anyway, I'm done talking. I need to clean. I need to get stuff done. I'll talk to you guys later. Well, it's 11:20 and I had lunch. I had a wonderful sandwich. I have found that sardines are a very good replacement when you don't have bacon. Of course, it's not bacon, but it will do for protein. And I couldn't help myself. As soon as I got some of these characters on my board, I really, really, really wanted to color. So I did a little bit of coloring because Aisha is gonna be a lot of fun. She's got a blonde afro, she's got cool deep skin, and I'm going to give her like hot pink lips and some like orangey tinted glasses. I'm like really excited for her. She's actually based on, I believe it's a model, but I don't really know what their name is. So I'll like put the reference image in her video when it comes around to that. But I'm really excited, and of course I had to start Sylvia since she's got pink hair and she's in colored pencils, and those are like way easy. So I'm really excited. I've already said that, but yeah. So anyway, I am going to get ready to go here because I have to leave in about 10 minutes, and I will talk to you guys later tonight when I'm working on these babies. Good evening, guys. It is the evening of Saturday, April 13th. I am completely exhausted from work. We had a huge event today. So there was a lot of running around. I actually almost got about 16,000 steps today, which is fantastic given that I have been pretty dormant for most of the winter. And right now, Sylvia has her hair pretty much done, and Aisha has her first layers basically done. I feel like I will finish them probably tomorrow at some point, if not sometime during the week, but I am feeling incredibly exhausted. I just got off of Skype with my husband, and we are just so excited because we have a week and a half until we get to see each other again. I'm so excited. You have no idea. I am actually going to go upstairs now and get a really good night's rest because I didn't sleep very well last night. I had I had tightness in my hamstrings and lower back, and I think that's due to poor stretching after my workout. So I'm hoping, since I definitely stretched them today, that I will sleep pretty good. I mean, I'm feeling pretty tired if you can't tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a good night's rest, and I'll try to talk to you guys. Oh my gosh, it's Saturday, so that means we have to end the vlog, so I'm so sorry to end it so sleepy, but I will talk to you guys next week.